Hey everybody, welcome back to the original Solitaire. As always, I'm your host JK, and today we're taking another look at the peek feature found exclusively in the original Solitaire. If you look at the board today, we're looking at column 6 and then columns 2 and 7. So in column 6, we've got the black 7 of clubs, and in columns 2 and 7, we have the 2 red 6s. Now, the red 6 in column 7 has multiple face-down cards underneath it that we can look at with the peek feature. However, the red 6 in column 2 is by itself, with no face-down cards underneath it. That means that if we end up moving that red 6 in column 2, the 6 of diamonds, we can then have an empty column, and because we have a king in column 5 that has some face-down cards underneath it, that could be the king that we move to the newly emptied column 2. So we need to pay attention to actually what's under the red 6 of hearts in column 7 and the black king of spades in column 5 to make our determination of which cards to move. Okay, so we'll press the peek button here. All of the face-up cards compress. All of the face-down cards expand, allowing us to see what's under that red 6 of hearts in column 7 and that black king of spades in column 5, which could be moved to an empty column 2 should we choose to move that red 6 of diamonds in column 2. Now we see that we've got a 2 of diamonds over there in column 7. That's a good low number card that we want to be able to move to the ace piles, but then we look over to column 5 underneath the king of spades. We have a 4 of spades, also a low numbered card, and we've got that 7 of spades, the other black 7, right underneath it. So looking ahead a few moves, we could anticipate moving that 4 of spades if there's a red 5 somewhere on the board, and there certainly is over there in column 3, so that black 4 could be moved, unveiling that black 7, which could then allow us to move the other red 6 should we move this king of spades. And the way to move that king of spades is again to move that red 6 of diamonds in column 2 to open up an empty column. So it's a bit more strategic. It's looking a little more forward in this use case for the peek feature. But I think what this shows us is that the red 6 of diamonds is the red 6 to be played in this case. Let's see what happens. Move the red 6 of diamonds, enabling us to move the black king of spades, unveiling the black 4 of spades, and opening up the other black 7, and then we can move the other red 6. So by using the peek feature in this case, we were able to look ahead a couple of moves and eventually move both red 6s that we were trying to decide between. And you can look ahead further on this hand, of course, and we could move that black 7 over to the neighboring red 8 and then have another empty column to move the king of hearts into. So it really worked out well for us in this case. All right, that's it. Hope you enjoyed today's video on the peek feature. And as always, thanks for playing the original Solitaire.